So the question, TF, is what's the future hold for you and your ex? So I'm going to do 3 cards right now. Maybe more after that. We'll see. I'm going to pull. First card is going to represent you. Second card will represent your ex. And the third card will represent what's the status of the future of your relationship. Now, one thing I'll let you know is that, I've seen some incredible things with tarot cards happen. And although it's a tool that can be used for divination, I really want you to think more of this as a self-reflection tool. You're not here. I can't ask qualifying questions. You cannot clarify anything or give me further input. So this is really a cold reading, right? This is what I'm doing because we're not exchanging energy in any sort of way besides what you texted me and what I'm responding to you right now. So please take whatever applies to you from here and make it work for you. Okay? So I'm gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more shuffles. Do a cut. And this card represents you. Reversed, the Hangman. This is your ex. Okay. 6 of Pentacles reversed. And your relationship. There's a reversed 10 of Pentacles. First thing I'm going to notate is this, is that usually when we're talking about love and card suits to do with love, you want to have at least some cups in there. Pentacles is not usually the best, but it does, it could lead to things, but Pentacles is usually more about money and material things, but let's just kind of go through it. So you are being represented by the Hangman. And right now you are in a state that you've been missing out on life, but you need to surrender and let go. I'm not sure if the situation with your ex has you preoccupied, if you've been thinking about your ex. And so if that's the case, that's you right here, hanging, right? You're just hanging around the way the Hangman is, waiting for something to change. And I do want you to know that is the wrong thing to do, because eventually that blood is going to flow to that brain, and there's no pleasant things happen with that when you get to that. So don't be a saint, don't be a martyr like the Hangman is. That's where you're at right now. So whether it be by your ex or something else, you're hanging out, waiting. It's time you need to surrender, let go. So I'm thinking perhaps you're more in that stage, but maybe wistfully thinking still about the ex. Now, Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. 6 is usually about cooperation, but when it's in the reverse, it's about a lack of balance. So, and going to this, I feel a selfishness and unpaid debts from him, and I feel that somebody here feels there was a one-sided charity, perhaps from him to you. I would not know that last part. I would have to ask you more questions in regards to that. But for sure, some selfishness there, and I mean, look, I don't know anything about your ex, TF, but I don't like this card. I have to be honest. I do not like this card because it gives me the feeling of scams and blackmail. So I don't know. That's just the feeling that I'm getting somehow. Besides, he's not looking your way. He's looking away from you. And I just don't think he's thinking about you. But going to the third card, we're talking about the Pentacles. And what's the future of your relationship? somehow I feel there was some type of money situation involved between both of you guys. But besides that, it's the relationship fell apart. We're talking about a relationship. Perhaps it was a great relationship at one time, because this represents the falling of a great house. So I'm not sure if that's how it was, or maybe that's how you saw it. That I can't answer. But whatever greatness was in this, either by your thinking there was, or by the reality that if it was there, it's gone and it's over. And because on the 10, when it's in reverse, that's like, you know what, there's still work to be done and not accomplished. So I would tell you that I don't see anything positive here as far as the relationship between both of you guys. And I'm going to pull one card because I want you to focus on that these next week or 2 weeks. This is what I want you to focus on, okay? 9 of Cups, amazing. 9 is about attaining and getting to almost having everything you want. And this is what this is about right here. That what Cups is about, love and sensuality and are being artistic. And you need to count your blessings. You need to, for this next week, promise me, count your blessings. I need you to be grateful every day, every morning. When you wake up, think of the one thing you're grateful about. Before you go to sleep, think of the one thing that happened that day that you're grateful about. And this is going to bring you peace and contentment. So that will be my last piece of advice for you. I hope that all this information hopefully makes some sense to you, and hopefully there's something here for you in these cards. But going back to this, gratitude. Look how happy you'll be when you're coming from that point of view, instead of hanging around and waiting for something to happen, waiting for a rescue. That's what this is. You're waiting to be rescued. Your ex is not even looking at you. Stop. Go to this. All right? Be grateful. Work on that. That is your thing to work on for the next week.